back to Tactics Talk with Guido. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate your support. I've got a replay sent in by Nitedog. He's driving his Tier 8 French medium tank, the M4A1 Rev. Not even going to try the game. Not even going to try the name or the game. We're on proc, and he has spawned into the north spawn. It's an encounter map, and he's moved down to the middle. There are 2 artillery to deal with on this map. So right away, we got some spots on guys that are foolishly driving around in the open up on the hill. You'll notice that that guy goes dark, and he's going to go ahead and just fire into there once again. If that guy did not use his kit, or if his repair skill is low, he may have still been sitting there. So initially I was just going to give a text response to Nitedog wanting me to take a look at this replay, but then I realized that there's some really good things going on right here. So we'll talk about that as we go, and we'll make this into a full-blown video analysis. Anytime you can take a scout on or out on proc, that's a good thing. Look out, Cromwell. Guy's not watching where he's going very well. I wouldn't say prioritize the scouts necessarily, because what you want to do is take whatever shots you can get. But if a scout avails himself to a shot, then go ahead and take that guy down. Nitedog, I want you to look at one thing right here. This Tiger P has been here for a long time, and he's going to continually get lit. He's hanging out on the side of that hill, which is a boon to you because you don't really have to come up that high to get a shot on him if he's high up on the side of that little hill right there. Just watch as you go how many times this guy's lit. Now, you've got guys to shoot. There's another scout being foolish. So this is all good. You got plenty of targets. It's a target-rich environment right now. I may have actually stayed up high on that, especially since he backed up like that. No sense shooting in there. He's backing up. But if you stayed up high, you can actually try to lead fire even a dark tank and maybe get a shot in on him. If you have a better shot, don't do that. But if that's the only game in town, go ahead and fire away on him. You do have to watch out if you have a low shell count kind of tank, but this is not really a low shell count kind of tank. So the scout's trolling around right there. There's still the Tiger P and the Oni. There's a bit of a scrum going on up on the hill. That's a nice shot, and down goes a TD, so fantastic. There's 4 of them down, one of them being the Arty. That's really nice. You notice that he doesn't come up too high. He's actually not getting lit by the Oni or the Tiger P because he's not coming up high enough. Probably does not have shots. Let's see if we can get rid of this guy. Nicely done. He probably does not have shots on the tanks down here at, what, H0? Because those are actually on the back side of the hill. There's an option where he's working to slide a little bit further over here to the east and try to get shots on the hill. Actually, he might have one on that TD. It looks like he might be trying to sneak around the side there. And that's another example right there, Nitedog. This guy is actually well more exposed. I probably would have left the Oni and gone after this guy. I'm not sure if you noticed the Oni or what, but he ends up hitting you right there. And I may have switched to my heat right there and gone after the Oni, but what's interesting is you're going to come up here and shield yourself a bit with this rock and start pounding on what looks to be an AFK Churchill back there. Now, well, he's not AFK, he's actually moving, he's just not very smart. I'd have definitely gone after that Tiger P and dissuaded him from being up on the side of that hill and poking me in the face. I usually make it a point of people who shoot me, especially if I can shoot them back, I definitely let them have it. Now that Churchill's being really dopey. So you are reducing hit points, but threat-wise, is it the Churchill 7 or is it the Tiger P that's the biggest threat? The Churchill was busy shooting those guys around there. Over on the west side of the map. So I think you probably would have done better to take on the Tiger P. The Sturv gets hammered. He comes up there and pokes at you a couple times, but he's completely exposed. Got a 3000D hanging out in the back. We're going to go after him. The Oni is dead, so you don't have to worry about him anymore. And this is really cleanup time. So this is what I've talked about quite a bit on my channel, is this is the time to get aggressive, poke out there, and start taking guys down. That Tiger P, man, he's just ripe for the taking. Even the Type 59, either one of them you could push up on. They're really busy. So maybe just come right up and end up bouncing. And shoot neither one. Tiger P is going to be a less exposure because he's much less of a push forward to get a shot on him. Down he goes, and I just push forward and take on the Type 59. There's no real reason to back off right here. There's a Hummel. There's a JP who's up on the hill, but I wouldn't even worry about him too much. He's kind of busy. It's like a miss on the Hummel. Again, those are low hit point guys, and while it's nice to kill Artie, let's just get up there and take out that 59. Your buddies take him down. And we got the JP as the last guy standing. He's up there on that hill. Got 3 kills, 2,600 damage. Probably more than that because I think he got a hit or 2 on blind guys here. And moving up, there he is. You can see him lit on the map. I'd at least taken a look over there, but it doesn't look like you're going to get a shot. I think you're probably missing that he's even lit a little bit here. And down he goes, and that's the end of that match. So some good stuff from Nitedog right there. Shooting into where you know dark guys may be still tracked is a good idea. Being careful on the whole, working the hold down spot in the middle, just exposing yourself as little as you need to. A couple cases I think you overexpose yourself. You needed to probably shoot at that Tiger P as opposed to going after the Oni is one example. And maybe late game, just a little more aggression might have got you another shot or 2 in on some of those guys. When it's cleanup time, you can really just push the pedal to the metal right there. Take a hit or 2, who cares? Get in there and get a few more points of damage. I mean, I will even trade my tank for another hit or 2, especially if we're no kidding going to win in there. If it's going to add to my damage total, who cares if you end up costing yourself a little bit more money? It's really the damage you're looking for to dish out right there. All right, guys, I hope you like what you saw there. If you did, make sure you subscribe. Nice job to Nitedog and the M4A1 Rev. As always, we will see ya.